Hello there gamers, this is Frags the Malaysian Gamer doing a vlog. I know I'm doing this one a bit earlier. Usually I do a vlog on Saturdays, but this one's a bit special because I'm announcing that I'm putting the blog MalaysianGamer.com. If you guys who follow me on YouTube don't know, I actually have a blog on MalaysianGamer.com and I am basically putting it on hiatus. I'm not removing it completely, the blog remains, but I'm not going to be updating that blog. Most likely I'm not going to be updating a blog. At MalaysianGamer.com, I used to put a lot of news and trailers and latest happenings and reviews and stuff. Of course, doing YouTube meant that I was going to have a lot less time, so I didn't have much time to actually commit to actually writing for my blog. And also I'm doing this vlog stuff on YouTube, so I just felt that the blog was an unnecessary extra burden. But it wasn't a burden really, but it's something that I just couldn't do. If I could, if I could split myself up in two and say, hey, you go to work and this me stays here and continues to write, I would do that. But we don't have that technology of cloning ourselves yet. So, something's got to give. I have to make sacrifices and I have to make tough decisions like I did today. And MalaysianGamer.com is coming to an end, basically, the blog itself. But the rest, everything else will be same for most of you guys on YouTube. My content, and basically what I'm delivering to you guys and whatever I plan to do in the future will remain the same. And you know that blog, MalaysianGamer.com, my blog I mean, does have huge sentimental value for me because if I consider this year, if I'm not mistaken, this is the 8th year actually that blog, I've been writing for that blog. The last post was April, so if you're wondering, yeah, that's the reason why I haven't updated. I just didn't have the time. The MalaysianGamer.com thing, actually even before it was a .com, actually it was a blogger blog, blogspot.com. But Malaysian Gamer as a blog was the first thing, it was the first time I felt like, yeah, I'm doing something really good. I'm really proud of myself because I'm doing really quality stuff, writing quality things, and people appreciated my opinions on games and stuff. People kept asking, hey, what do you think about this game from Malaysian Gamer? And I find that really cool, and I was inspired by a lot of the people who followed me. I mean, I was motivated by them. And for the first time I just felt like this is the best thing I've done with my life, because at that point when I first started Malaysian Gamer, I didn't exactly knew what I was going to do in life. So I was in quite a tough point. I was unemployed, doing classes and stuff, but I was supposed to find some part-time job. Never managed to find any job. And I had a talent for writing and I loved video games, so the two came naturally, and I decided to combine both of them, and it was a marriage made in heaven. But honestly speaking, and this is something that I didn't really hide from my readers and to you guys, I always had aspirations to actually make this something that I could live off of. That means it's profitable and I can actually quit my job and do this full time. That's my goal. That was my goal for MalaysianGamer.com, the blog, and also for this YouTube thing. Although I'm going to see how things go for the next 2 years and see, because I'm not getting any younger, because MalaysianGamer.com was 8 years, and if I didn't make a single cent from it, but if you'd ask me, hey, don't you regret doing it then? Don't you feel like it was 8 years of your life down the drain? Not at all, because even though I made 0 cents, I feel like I made $1 million worth of experience, because I've met new friends, went to conventions, and just connected with so many new people who I really admire, and I think they are super talented young people as well. And I've made connections with industry people and insiders and publishers, and they've helped me a lot as well. I've earned a reputation in the industry, and And also, I know a lot of people don't believe me when I say this. I would say MalaysianGamer.com helped me to get this job that I have right now. I'm a copywriter at a advertising agency and being a writer and stuff. Actually, because I've been writing for years, when I went to my current company, I felt like MalaysianGamer.com made a difference, and which meant that, it just was such an immense influence in my life and such a positive thing. It just didn't work out monetarily, fiscally, financially. It wasn't profitable, but in so many other ways, I've profited from it. I've not monetarily, as I said. I've made good from the site, and I have no regrets whatsoever, working on it. And it's such a tough decision to let go of Malaysian Gamer. I've always considered myself a writer, which is why the YouTube thing is like completely new for me. But I have so much fun doing it. And MalaysianGamer.com was my baby, It's still my baby. And I mean, now I have a son of my own. I'm married. My life has changed so much. I've married. I have a son, and I have a job. I have very little time. I have a job that requires huge amounts of commitment and time, actually, because we've got huge crazy deadlines. So yeah, I know so many things in my life have changed. So I gotta put a stop to actually working on MalaysianGamer.com, and that is something that I have been thinking about the whole day, just reminiscing, what I actually went through. And yeah, I've seen so many sites start and just die off. And I know there are a lot of other new sites now doing gaming and stuff in the region, and led by a lot of young people, young team. I hope that they continue doing like really original stuff. I mean, it's really easy to copy people and just blare out news, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like doing news anymore, because I don't like just regurgitating press releases. But yeah, try to do something original, guys, young guys, the guys who are like doing the blogging, video game blog, the new generation, like do something fresh and unique. Don't do what other people are doing. And that's one thing that the Malaysian Gamer blog I really learned from is experiment and find your strength, and I did. But it's just the landscape of the media, and blogging and stuff. It was always going to be against me. I was always going against the wind, or rather the tide, when it comes to trying to make the blog profitable, because it was just not possible. The whole advertising model, the ad revenue model, with the amount of traffic you needed to get into the site, the gamers in Malaysia who go to a blog and read blogs and stuff, the amount of them, that the numbers just wouldn't add up. So it was something that I knew that it was not going to work. But for the past 2-3 years, I just carried on, because it is my passion. I wouldn't say it was my passion. And that passion has now brought me to actually what you're seeing right now. I'm on YouTube, and I'm absolutely grateful and thankful for every single one of you to have actually visited my website, my blog, and gave me good comments and feedback. And I've taken that feedback and sort of used what you said about the blog with the new YouTube format. And yeah, I'm just so extremely grateful and thankful to everyone, over the 8 years, and all you guys, 200 or what. I mean, YouTube now dropped my subscriber count. The roughly 200 subscribers that I have are so extremely grateful. So thank you so much for actually watching my videos. Thank you so much for actually visiting the blog and reading my reviews and my articles, and leaving a comment or giving me a feedback. Thank you so much, every single one of you. I think I will just leave it at that. I don't know what else to say because it was a huge portion of my life, 8 years, so and YouTube, is a huge commitment, cutting videos and stuff. It's pretty time consuming. I have a lot of fun, and I am improving myself in terms of presentation. I'm quite happy with it. I think there's still a lot of room for improvement. I'm also now thinking of new formats as well, but I don't want to overstretch myself. I just want to focus on these few things and doing quality. I think, okay, here's the thing about the YouTube channel. I am sort of making it more unique, which means that I don't want my channel, this channel, the Frags, the Malaysian Gamer channel, to be about all sorts of games, Of course, I will play all sorts of games, but if you come to my channel right now and you see my Let's Play series, you would notice two things: Warhammer and strategy games. Strategy games, I play a lot of Paradox. I love Paradox games. I have never made that a secret, I've always made that quite public. But I'm not biased or anything. If I don't like anything, I would say it. And that is the thing, With YouTube, you are getting to know me, who I am, and that's who I am. I'm a huge strategy fan, and I am starting to get really into Warhammer. I might play a lot more Warhammer games and feature Warhammer stuff on the channel. I have a couple of ideas regarding that, which actually Leo can help me a lot, since he's actually part of Games Workshop now. I probably won't be doing, I have completely dropped the formal review thing and all that, and first impressions is the way I'm moving forward. And news is something I don't think I have the time to commit to actually giving you guys, hey, this is the gaming news. There's just so many places you can go to get that stuff. So just to reiterate, thank you all for following this channel. I appreciate every single one of you. Please help me spread the word about this channel and the stuff that I do. If you know friends who like Paradox games, strategy games, as well as some cookie games, first person shooters or whatever games that people don't know much, I do first impressions of all sorts of games. But definitely, strategy gamers, we are the same gang, man, seriously. So thanks for subscribing. Share with your friends this channel. I really appreciate if you do. So so yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching this video. This is Frags, the Malaysian Gamer, as always. Have a fragtastic weekend. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.